Hello friends, now let us take up the concept number 2, 16.2, enum class methods. As I explained to you in the previous concept, if you want to create a set of constants which are known at the compile time as a enum, we can create. Actually, enum is a special type of class. Whenever you create a enum, it is automatically extension of Java Lang enum class. Java Lang enum is the superclass, but in all other classes, in case of inheritance, what we do? We have to explicitly use extends class. That is, for example, cylinder extends circle. Like that, we must explicitly write extends class. As far as this enum is concerned, whenever you create a enum with a set of constants, then implicitly it is extended. It extends the Java Lang enum class. That means whatever enum we create is automatically or implicitly become subclass of the Java Lang enum class. That you have to understand. Java Lang enum class provides a set of methods. Being a superclass, all the methods of the superclass are inherited by the subclass. That means whenever you create a enum, obviously it inherits all the methods defined by the enum class. There are a set of methods. Out of that, I don't want to dump all those things, and I want to introduce the functionality of few of them, few of the instance methods. Here one thing I have to tell you, don't expect everything in the classroom, because if you want to become a professional, you must explore the library. All the resources are predefined and stored in the Java class library, JCL. That's why I give an introduction, or sometimes some functionalities and some programs. It is not entire thing. You must explore the library and you study about all the elements, and whenever you perform this type of applications, you have to use them. That is the basic characteristic of a professional programmer. So here just I am introducing few instance methods which are inherited by a enum, and by studying this code you can understand how we can write code using enums. Now you see, simple enum I have taken, enum colors. In that, three constants are there: red, green and blue. Only three constants are there. I have written above the class. If you want to write it within the class also, you can do that. So now for the sake of clarity, I have written like this. Thereafter you see how we can use enum instance methods. Now here one is toString, other one is name, third one is ordinal, fourth one is compare to. Okay, now you can see their functionalities here. Here you see colors, A, colors red, already I told you. All these are impliedly static final constants, public, static, final, always you remember. And that's why, how can you use a constant, static final constant? Colors dot red, colors dot green, colors dot blue. Now we are assigning to colors, same thing, A, colors B, colors C. By that, what you are able to understand, we can assign to a corresponding type of variable, corresponding type of variable you can assign. And as these are instance methods, via instance only we can apply them. Now let us see. First we are writing this A, B, C values. A, B, C values. Now obviously red, green and blue are printed. The alternative way of printing the same values, A dot toString. ToString means whatever value you give. Here I have given a string value. If I give some other value also, it is converted as a string, and A dot toString, B dot toString, C dot toString. The result will be red, green and blue. Okay. Next, another SOP. Name. What name exactly you have given, that name is printed. For that purpose, A dot name, B dot name, C dot name methods we are calling. Again, you can find the same result, red, green and blue. Thereafter, ordinal. Ordinal means actually like in arrays, array elements, how index is given. Here also for enums, same index is given, that is known as ordinal. So, what is that? 0 base index, 0, 1, 2. So, what we are writing? A ordinal, ordinal, B dot ordinal, C dot ordinal methods we are calling. As a result of that, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2 are printed. Okay. Thereafter one more, compare to. Actually, if you want to compare to these enum constants, you can compare. Their order is their ordinal. So, according to that only those are compared. And now you see, if here else if statement I am writing, this is a continuation of the same program. If A compared to B less than 0, if else if A compared to B greater than 0, and SOP, this is else A is equal to B. So, in this case, now which is if you compare A, B, C. Now, what is the fact? A is less than B. A is less than B. Now, as a result of that, now we see A is lesser than B, that is printed. In that way, you can compare. One thing I am telling you, here I am showing you, I am demonstrating you basic functionalities. Just as you have to feel it as the interaction of the functionality of a tool. Just keep in mind, and whenever you are developing projects, this type of application, this type of requirement you may need in your application, then you have to use the methods. So, this is simple introduction of the functionality of the methods. And one more thing, these are only 4 methods I explained. There are many other methods also. Contextually, you have to study and apply them, then only you get the proficiency over the language.